some new skills. You want to hone some of the skills you have. You want to see if you can find some capital somewhere to help you grow or start your business. How many of you came here that describes you today? Okay, almost half of you. How many of you have a dream? You have something in your heart? Yeah. You know you can do. You know it's the right thing for you. You believe in it, but you just don't exactly know what to do next. Or maybe you know what to do next, but you don't know what to do 4 steps from now. How many of you does that describe? Good. Well, both of you have come to the right place. Everybody here has come to the right place. Is there anybody I missed that as some of the reason for being here, the good food, this fabulous, fabulous place that I here in the Mike Ilitch School of Business, it's the first time we've brought our Women Up and Learn programs to Detroit, and we're very, very excited about this. So thank you, Mike Ilitch School of Business. I know you're all working around out here. I, of course, really believe it should be called the Marion Ilitch School of Business. Any of you who know the Ilitch family know that the best businesswoman in the family, the best business person in the family was Marion. And she's an amazing, amazing person. And she was an equal partner to Mike. It wasn't just his business. So I'm just very, very proud to that we're here. And we thank you, Wayne State, for being a partner in this. I want to tell you just a minute or two about Michigan Women Forward, because the last time we had a Women Up and Learn conference, was out with our partners out in Walsh College. And we were a different organization, right? This is all new. We were an organization called Michigan Women's Foundation. We're still structured like that. But we decided that Michigan Women's Foundation didn't really describe us. Foundations kind of stayed and steady, and we always want to put the right foundations under what we do. But we're really about change. This is an organization that wants to see things become different for women. Women still get less than 5% of all the venture capital that's distributed out there every single year. In fact, last year it was 2.2%. It's getting worse. This is not a good thing. This is why we exist as an organization. We have to change that. And the way we change it is with all of you in this room. All of you in this room, we need to make sure you get access to capital. We need to make sure you get access to the education and skills you need to build and grow your business. And we need to make sure you succeed. Because if you don't succeed, women don't succeed. So that's why we're here, and we're very, very excited to be doing this for you. 3 exciting things happened to us over the last year, and I want to just briefly tell you about that story. The first thing that happened the end of last March was that we acquired 3 organizations. The Michigan Women's Historical Museum, the Historical Center in Lansing, the Michigan Women's Hall of Fame, and the Entrepreneur Institute, which was a small micro lender in Lansing. We put all those organizations together, which is one of the impetus behind changing our name, into one organization. An organization that's dedicated and committed to moving women forward. Celebrating the past, because the women who went before us, we sit on their shoulders, whether you know it or not, we do. And more importantly, though, that we become an organization that every year moves the needle and makes things better for women. So we're counting on all of you to work with all of us to make sure that this happens, and that's what we're all about. So this is all new rebranding. If you're a millennial, you told us you loved it. If you're a baby boomer, you think it looks a little like Kids Blocks, but it's gotten rave reviews, and we think it's beautiful. We think it's energizing. We think it's the colors show movement. And if you notice, there are little arrows everywhere saying that we're moving forward. So that's our new rebranding project. The third thing that happened to us is that we became an SBA microlender. We've been working with the State Microloan Fund for the last 5 years and accessing money from that. But this past year, we reached out to our friends at the federal government, and we have some pretty wonderful friends at the federal government, who said that there was a program in Michigan that only 5 other organizations had access to. Micro-lending dollars from your tax dollars that could come back into our community so that we could begin to make more microloans. We've made, well, where's Joyce? We've made 105, I believe, microloans over the last 5 years. We've made another 90 or so investments in your companies through our pitch competitions, but we want to do more. That's not enough. We want to do 100 microloans a year. We want to do 1,000 microloans over the next 10 years. We want to really change the landscape of women entrepreneurship in this state over the next 10 years. And so being an SBA microlender was a critical and important part of that process. So when you pay your taxes, smile, because some of that's coming back to us to come back to you. So that's a good thing. And we've invited, I'm going to introduce in a minute to you the woman who is the head of the entire SBA in the state of Michigan, and I'm going to let her talk for a few minutes, but I just want to say a couple other quick things. First of all, we're here for you all year round. This is not just a one-shot thing. We're doing educational programming all summer. We'll be doing pitch competitions. You'll be hearing about that within the next few months. Again, this fall, we have organizational events like the April 30th dinner here in Southeast Michigan, or if you happen to want to drive over to Grand Rapids on April 18th, to get women together, to celebrate the work that we do, to highlight some of the work that you're doing. So stay involved with us, stay connected with us. Get on our mailing list and make sure that you read those and make sure that you keep in touch with us, because there's opportunities almost every month for us to do something together and to help you in some ways.